Hi, I'm Jacob. I'm a UX designer and I would rate Adobe XD 3 from 5 stars. And for more reviews, scoop below. I started designing websites and apps in Photoshop, obviously as everyone. And after a while and after a lot of websites, the whole app became so slow and so unresponsive and all the actions were super complicated. So I started looking for some other app to design my applications and websites in. And I stumbled very obviously across project Atom, I believe it was, which was Adobe XD at the time they started building it. So it was in a beta. And well, at the first look, I was quite confused because I didn't know what to expect from it. And there was, of course, a sketch, but it was the same story. So I tried it out because I thought it would fit well into the Adobe ecosystem and all the apps would communicate with it. And well, yeah, it was a bit confusing at the beginning, and after a while, one got used to it. But yes, as I stated at the beginning, it was in a beta, so it was sort of buggy. And then there was Sketch, still there is Sketch, which was more mature. So after trying it out initially, I moved slightly away from Adobe XD, to be honest. I chose Adobe XD because I wanted to try it out, because it was a new app. Also because the project leader at Adobe was from the same country as me, and it has been very much promoted here. It felt super quick as opposed to Photoshop and other applications. It felt, or at least it gave the promise to be well integrated into the Adobe Cloud and their ecosystem of applications. It promised that I could copy paste stuff from other apps directly into the design. And it also gave us the options to create prototypes and animated mock-ups basically. And mostly it was because it was new and because it was very, very responsive. The app was quick. Starting with Adobe XD was same as starting with any design, modern design tool, because the interface looked very similar to everything which was at that time on the market and which is on the market. All the apps basically look the same. So getting acquainted with the interface was very, very, very simple. Getting acquainted with the differences between Photoshop and the workflows in Photoshop and all the shortcuts in Photoshop was obviously a bit of a struggle. But other than that, it wasn't a big issue. I would recommend Adobe XD to try out, obviously, because I guess some tier can be free and it can be tried out, or it used to be free at least. It is a part of a bigger ecosystem of apps. It has all the tools needed and all the features which any other tool basically has. It has this super smart animate, or auto animate as it's called, for making movable prototypes. You can connect everything to everything. You can import files from Illustrator, from Photoshop quite easily. The only issue is if you want to make a handoff to the developer, you have to export the stuff and send them the link, and you have to be on a plan for Adobe, and this can be a bit obnoxious. There are other tools which deal with this slightly easier. I would say Figma, where the interface and all the features are integrated in browser or in one app and nobody has to set up anything. But to give it a try, to feel how a modern design tool feels and how quickly it, or what freedom it does give to anyone who was designing in Photoshop or God knows Illustrator, or I don't know if someone designs websites in InDesign, it is definitely worth a try to get this sense. And if you pay for Adobe Cloud, then it's obviously the choice, the first choice you should try. Whether to try the other tools, obviously, is up to you. I will try it out because all these tools, basically, even though they look similar, they have some differences, and there are features which are dealt with in a better way in this and that tool. So I would definitely give it a try, but I would also give a try to the other apps and see what sticks and what feels best for you as the designer.